Hmm. Celibacy can't hijack my womb space, huh, bro? I feel that. Because if you ain't doing nothing, they can't do you nothing. They can't get in your energy if you're not participating. Where did I put the O? All right, Spirit, show me what's going on the worldwide scale. Show me things seen, unseen. What is the government's up to? This is what I want to know. Allow me to tap in. So I'm seeing right now on a worldwide scale is the devil is working full time to take happiness, like peace, off of the earth at this time. They seen that all God's true chosen children are actually receiving the manna from heaven, are being provided with the energy that they need to actually sustain. So at this time, it's like on a massive scale, it's like it's not even just the chosen, it's just like everybody is just like trying to be connected to with these chains. They're trying to keep everybody in these generational bondages. They're trying to defeat everyone at this time, like everyone, like because the devil knows like it's over with. So it's like everybody's like they trying to cause injustice in everyone's life, but the ones who know how to send the type of spell work back are not going to get trapped. This is why they having like worldwide war at this time, because people are not realizing that it's a massive judgment happening. And if people would actually repent and get out of the energies that they are in, then it's like all this war and this chaos would dissolve, because it's a direct it's a direct effect of them not actually growing and evolving spiritually. They were trying to act as if like this world was all there were, and what the government says is the only thing that is true, and that there is no God, there is no devil. And basically the governments have brought the wrath of the divine down, because they tried to make it seem like they were the only power. Yeah. So let me get this right. The government turned on the hydrogen particle accelerator again. I'm hearing that the government stopped messing with CERN to try to bring different entities into this universe because it was tearing our reality apart. Do you know these people turned this machine back on? Wait, for what though? They didn't realize the last time what they almost did to us, they almost killed us. What's going on? What y'all talking about? Why did they turn this machine back on? Whew. Oh, okay. So what I'm hearing is that they had orders from the Pope. They had orders from the Pope and the Vatican that they needed to start back with the hydrogen particle accelerator, because they needed to start building. These are stonemasons here. They needed to start building the temple, or whatever it is, Solomon's temple, or whatever, something about the temple. This temple. They needed to rebuild this temple. I'm hearing that something about resurrecting Nimrod. Wow. These people are really trying to play with shit that's going to kill them. You picking up on that too? Bro, it's like, let me tell you something. There's a council of elders. Like, I'm seeing this man stand on the top. There are monks that have like super spiritual powers just waiting for whatever it is that's going to come through this portal. I'm hearing this is one of God's two witnesses. This is what they're telling me. They're waiting for the right time. They're waiting for a certain message to be aired on television. Whenever this is going to happen, these messengers, these two people are going to show up. This is one of them right here. They're like two monks. They're going to be releasing chaos on Earth. When they're going to open up the hydrogen particle collider, it releases a key to the abyss, and it releases Apollyon. So the particle, the CERN is tearing a hole into the abyss, into Sheol, into the underworld, into Tartarus. Basically, I was just told by my angels, guardian angels, and guides, go watch the movie Pacific Rim about the monsters coming in from a interdimensional slice under the ocean from another dimension. Go watch Pacific Rim. This is what I'm told. So right now, what's really happening in these other countries is the governments, that's everybody that's not allied with our country and not allied with like the Vatican and Italy and all these countries that have gave their power over to the beast. They fighting not because they controlling because they're invading these countries. They're fighting because they trying to war against the red dragon and those who are trying to use CERN to bring the apocalypse. This is what the war is really happening. This is what this shit is all about right now. It's connecting because the prophecies really they trying to stop the Vatican from ripping time and space open and hell manifesting on earth. Because y'all ain't really seen no beings but in the corner of your eye. You know, when you've been standing there or you doing something and you see like a being standing in the corner of your eye and then you turn and there's nothing there. That's because they can only be in our dimension for only a second. They wish they could touch us, harm us, kill us, drain us, all those things, but they can't vibrationally stay in our dimension because they don't have the blood. The key is in the blood. The key to this dimension is in the blood, is in the spirit. You understand? They can't get in and stay in our dimension because they end up phasing in and they phase out because it's like this dimension has almost like runes or like God put like safety rooms in place around our dimension that keeps entities that's not on our vibration or don't have anything to do with our particular race, that's not mixed in with our race. And this is why hybrids were created. Hybrids were created so that they can exist in our realm and on our dimensional plane. This is why the angels mixed their offspring with the mortal humans, in which they gave incantations to, and those were the first witches and had the first magic. This is why they gave them this, so that way they can make hybrids to be in our dimension. This is why the flood happened, to purify the genetics. But they had some that were hiding in the rocks, in the caves, in the mountains, and they survived the flood in Iraq, Afghanistan, Babylon. This is why they further had to separate. That's why they had to send the Son of Man later on down the line to renew the bloodlines and renew the families, so that way they could separate the ones that were not originally meant to be in our divine human family from the ones that were part of the angel seed, the celestial seeds. They was not supposed to be here because they didn't have no place created for them. They were messing up the divine's order and the divine's plan. So this is why Christ came down and reopened the door and set everything straight. This is what they're not understanding. All this shit is connected. So there are seals around our dimension that keeps our dimension protected from these beings. But what CERN does, CERN vibrates at such a speed, it breaks, it tears. It is basically it's trying to tear the power of God's runes over this dimension down. It's speeding up to the same vibration as the power that protects our dimension. Therefore, it can penetrate it. But this was all he allowing it to penetrate it because he already have our win in place. So this is why it was all part of the plan for it to happen. I'm hoping I'm not saying this too choppy because they speaking so fast. So they're trying to use certain technology to do laser necromancy. They think they can use that vibrational sound energy to tear a wormhole and bring an entity to reside back in those dead fleshes. Those entities are not going to be able to resurrect those dead bodies because there's no animation, there's no more life in there to attach to bind to. How are they going to do that? There's no way. Have you ever seen a demonic being or a divine being possess a dead body? No, you don't. For what, they're going to use necromancy to reanimate the body and then possess it? That's wicked. That's wicked as hell. That's against all spiritual laws. Because you don't know what the fuck you're bringing back. Excuse my language. So it's like, this is what the job that us chosen have to do. We have to wait. If we don't warn the collective, if we don't spread the message, if we don't unify together, then we're not going to stop this. But this is why I am telling you now. Heed the message. A lot of us are telling you bits and pieces of it. All you got to do is take our messages and put them and string them together. You're going to hear them. You're going to hear the message. I'm vibrating. My skin is vibrating so fast. It's kind of hard for me to talk. What I'm hearing is they need your light codes. They need your light codes. They need your light energy to power the machine. This is why they keep sacrificing and kidnapping all of these children, all of these chosen and starseed children. This is why they keep spiritual belch. This is why they keep stealing all these kids. They're not per se sacrificing all the kids. What they're doing is their energy, they're harvesting their light energy, then they sacrifice them. But not before they take the energy to power the machine. But to speed up to that vibration, you have to have light energy, but not a certain type of energy. You have to have starseed power to vibrate on that frequency to penetrate things like our dimensional veil or things like the firmament. They know that the dimensions are inner and not outer. That's why they don't try to travel through space, because there is no space. It's a firmament dome over our head, and it's water on the outside. There's a celestial ocean on the outside. Ain't no telling what's on the outside of this dome. You understand what I'm saying? The only travel, it's inwards. The dimensions are inwards, inner dimensions. That's why they try to control your inner G, your inner God. Adrenochrome. Adrenochrome is your light energy, is your star seed power. Adrenochrome is your pumped up blood with your fear, and it crystallizes, and it becomes like a artificial serotonin release slash opiate slash energy boost slash fountain of youth temporary effect. It's a power source. Adrenochrome is a spiritual power source. This is what I'm hearing. Ain't no motherfucking space. My dog is water on the other side of there. We're in the womb. We're in the womb. If you want to think about it another way, we're in the eye. You ever seen the Hennessy commercial? Type up Illuminati Hennessy commercial, guys. Whenever you finish watching this video, Illuminati Hennessy commercial, you will see that the earth is in the shape of a giant eye. And we're breaking, the scientists were trying to penetrate the dome, which was a giant eye submerged in nothing but water. Ooh, this shit's giving me chills. We not dumb, bro. We been knowing. You know what I'm saying? We know who we are and where we are. We're not the apple of the eye for a reason. We're not the apple of his eye for a reason. He's always looking down on us, making sure that we on the right path. 7 of Pentacles in reverse, 3 of Wands in reverse. Always looking down on us and making sure we don't deviate off of the path. And does the looking glass looking through the looking glass, God watches over us because we're already in his eye. He sees everything, because if you live in the eye, how could you miss anything? Why do you think raindrops are in the shapes of tears? Think about it. Mother Earth, Father God. You're in the womb. Where are children created? Think about this. Where are children created? In the womb, in the nursery. So where should you play? In the nursery. You still in the cradle of civilization. You still in the womb. Mother Earth, Mother Gaia, Father God, Father Time. Time, space. Time and space. Father and Mother. Someone's not trusting their magic. Someone's trying to make you feel like you don't have any magic. Yes, you do. Why the hell are you watching this video if you ain't got no magic? Don't let somebody with that confusion spell corrupt you and make you think that you don't have no magic. When you watching this video, I know you feeling the energy, so you should be inspired to manifest and use your magic all day. Don't let whenever you're not around the collective community make you feel like you don't really have these powers. You feel charged up when we in the collective as a whole, but whenever you have to be by yourself, you have to still feel your same magic. Don't let them make you feel like you're immortal. You have to know that you're immortal at all times, even when you are faced with mortal problems. Just when you get hit with mortal problems is the only time you feel normal. Stop accepting those things. It's not for you. It is only a test. Don't get mad. It will fade away. These things are meant for you to experience on your journey. Stop claiming the weaknesses that they try to attach to you. God didn't make you like that. Earth angels say who? You know what I'm saying? Who? You and your partner. Whenever y'all decide, spirit decide to link all y'all back together if y'all not together. You understand? For the ones that separated. Y'all gotta be smart and know that y'all are star seeds, that y'all have a twin mission. Big swooshing. Yeah. They constantly trying to bind you. This is the only problem but they cannot bind you. You understand what I'm saying? They want to stop you from going forward, but they can't. The calling, the destiny, the blessing on your life is too great. Y'all let me know if y'all need another cord cutting ritual out there. I will do it in a heartbeat. If y'all still having problems, because I know every time I do the cord cutting ritual for you guys, it gets a little bit better for a couple days. You need to cut them cards? I got you. I'm gonna cut it. Let me find my scissors. Where is the cord, guys? Where did Solar put the cord? Come on, guys. I'll spawn all spiritual cords. Blessing to everyone in the chat. Happy Sunday. Please be sure to like on your way in, subscribe, and share. I got y'all. Let me find the scissors. Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Gabriel, I ask for you to be present for this spiritual cord cutting. I ask that we be separated as a collective from all spell works, all hexes, all curses, all love loops, all confusion spells, or any other form of demonic attack that will want to attack our lives, our prosperity, our family, our property. I'm gonna anoint this card in Jesus' name. Archangel Michael, all I needed you to do is bear witness for me. So that way it could. And Archangel Gabriel, spread victory in the spirit realm. Since you are the messenger, I anoint this card in Jesus' name. I cut the cords between all forms of witchcraft, all kinds of negative experiences, all kinds of negative attacks, all forms of darkness from the whole collective. The cords is cut. Boom, 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 boom. It's done. Every time. Wow, that's powerful. Oh, I'm gonna cut a cord because I need. Somebody says they need an immediate financial breakthrough. I just heard that. For whoever needs the immediate financial breakthrough, I pray for breakthrough to come through into their life right now. Right now. Right now. They don't have time to wait. They need it now. Boom. 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 In Jesus' name, amen. Someone's going to have a financial breakthrough today. Someone's going to have the money that they need to actually pay for what they have to pay for, because it's tight. Is at the end of the month. You have bills to pay and stuff like that, and you don't know how you were going to get that money. You don't know how that money was going to come out. That money is going to come out of the sky. The Almighty is sending it to you right now. I don't know who I'm praying for, but in Jesus' name, they're going to help you today. You're going to get help today. You're going to get help today. Where are my angel cards at? All right, I'm going to pull a few from Empress Lillian's deck. I bet you they're going to think next time they go up against a chosen. Thank you, my soul brother, God King. Yeah, man. You know I love y'all, man. Everybody deserve their best life, bro. If these karmics would stop hating, because, you know, we trying to wake people up and we trying to wake the masses up, then we wouldn't have to be returning all this spell work. We don't have to be reading all their rights and reading their whole life in the cards and everything. Just tell them stop, and we ain't gonna have to be doing all of this. But yeah, let's pop it off. What you got in these universal messages, Empress Lillian's deck? What do you want to say, Archangel, Guardian Angel, my ancestors, my guides? What do you want to say? Ooh. So right now they're saying it's time to seek out higher education. Whatever your craft is, it's time to master your craft. Get all your books. It's time to do some studying, because Spirit is going to give you downloads. You're going to create something that is going to be remembered for generations. And don't compare the old to the new. It's going to be way better than anything that you have ever created before. What's the most next important message for today? You are made for a higher purpose. I told y'all, don't let nobody take y'all off your purpose, your path. You got to know who you is out here. Let go the past. You're not just anybody anymore. You have been anointed. You have been reborn. You are a light worker. Consume healthy foods. Stretch. We smoke, guys. I know a lot of our collective, we smoking. Try hemp wraps, guys. Try hemp wraps. Try camos. Camos are made out of chamomile tea plants, and they're better than tobacco and hemp because they burn really, really clean, and they leave hardly no residue on your lungs, and it's almost like you're not smoking anything at all, but it's the same shape and size as a blunt. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, because it's time to improve your health, because if you don't treat the vessel right, the divine can keep healing you, but how long you think is going to be just healing you and not letting you take responsibility for your actions? It's time to clean up your diet. You can smoke, you can do all these things, but you have to hydrate yourself and add a lot of green to your diet, so that way it can like herbs that's gonna cleanse your body and get it free of all these toxins. You definitely need like sea moss, bladderwrack, spirulina, moringa, what else they saying? Uh those right there. Matter of fact, because spirit is saying I can heal you a few times, but you got to be responsible for the diet that you use, because you have in divine powers, but you know you got to protect the vessel, because if the vessel decays, you won't be able to contain this divine aura. You won't be able to contain this divine power. You will be divine and unhealthy. In fact, sorry, that's what they're saying. It's the end of confusion. So we just cut those cords. I baptized my kids this morning. I tapped into the what's the T? I tapped into the worldwide T. I revealed some things that were they were saying that a lot of people was not gonna be revealing, because a lot of people were scared. But since here this channel is protected and we're spiritually we spiritually warriors, we can divulge this information that I'm putting out. So it's the end of you being confounded, like whenever your powers are being binded by warlocks and other witches. It's the end of that, because you're ascending on a higher vibration. This is what I'm hearing. Pretty faces on the muse next. Divine masculine. Yeah. Believe in receiving support in your dreams. So everything that's happening to you right now, you seeing signs of who's causing it or what's the reason and how to solve it in your dreams. So if you having problems remembering your dreams, try getting a dream journal. If that still not enough, try getting Oramus or Haritaki. Taking either one of them helps you remember your dreams and helps you to be fully conscious while you're in the dream world, and it don't look all fuzzy no more. You understand? It actually seems like you're there, like in this world. And divine is telling you, whoever brings you the most peace in your life, you should definitely spend some time with this person. Anyone that is not trying to sabotage you or giving you a strange feeling is usually a God placed person in your life. This is what I'm hearing. I'm limitless. You gotta know that you got the spark of the divine. So anything that is possible, anything that is able to be manifested, conjured up, you have all the possible abilities to get in it. You are building your foundation. You're building your brand. You're building your career. You're building your legacy at this time. You might not be seeing it as this way, but other people are seeing it as this way, and it's because you might have just recently did your shadow work, and spirit is saying that someone still needs to heal from some childhood trauma. It might take a while, but every day you just need to kind of slowly just accept what has happened, but don't blame yourself, and the weight is going to start lifting off of your shoulders, is what I'm hearing. See, because there is a solution. You need to talk to someone. You need to talk to some counseling. You need to vent to someone who is kind of like yourself. It's kind of hard to find other light workers because we always spread out far away from each other. Ain't that crazy that we never be close to each other, light workers like me and you? You know what I'm saying? You're never alone. Through nature, we connect to spirit, the black feather. So spirit says you're never alone. Don't never ever feel, never ever 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 feel like you're by yourself. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. Spirit wants to assure you that they're always standing right there on side of you, even though sometimes you be blocked out of your intuition and you can't feel them, you can't see them, or you can't hear what they're saying. Because sometimes your clairaudiency is kind of low. You got to ask them to raise your clairaudient abilities and your clairsentient abilities so that way you can pick up on their presence. Because some of y'all had these abilities to see spirits and hear them when y'all was small, but y'all blocked y'all gifts because y'all thought they were evil, or y'all thought that they were scary, and you ran from it. Believe you are deserving of good experiences. Spirit said you need to travel soon just to get out the house, just to get out that energy that you've been in. You've been in a stuck, stagnant energy. Is because you have to willfully move. They want you to know that you're protected on the road. Your vehicle's protected. Cops aren't going to pull you over. You have the covering of the Holy Spirit over your life. No one's going to be pulling you over. No one's going to be investigating. No one's going to be picking you up. No one's going to be arresting you. So don't be afraid to leave your house. Everywhere you walk, every time your foot hit the pavement, you bless that spot where you walking on top of, because you're a walking blessing. Help me release all things that no longer serve you. So yeah, you could definitely be releasing some people, places, things, some habits, you know what I'm saying, or being stuck in the house or not going on with your life. It's time to get out there and network. This is how you're going to run into other light workers. You need to link up with other light workers. This is what I'm hearing. Yeah, God said he for you staying humble and you not even wanting it, he's going to give you the money, power, and respect, because you didn't even seek that as the original mission. So this is what your reward's going to be for staying faithful. A new beginning with money, power, and respect, and people that appreciate you for what you do and put forth. Yeah. Set my intentions. Intentions is that all God's wishes for me come true. So you got to have faith. You got to set your intentions, and you got to pray to God and pray humbly and make those things that you desire the most be true in heart. Because if it's true in heart, God will allow it. Because if it's true from the heart, it's aligned with his will. You have earned all your stripes. Lion, keep faith. God wanted to know that he has elevated you. God has restored your zeal. God has restored your grace, your abilities. He has restored your blessing, your prosperity, your business. Everything in your life had a restoration. When God said he come through and he renews something, you better bet your butt on he renewed it. You understand what I'm saying? Oh, I said the wrong word. I'm sorry. I really didn't mean pursue, but it's like sometimes when I'm chilling, it's so hard to actually keep it up because it's some type of latency from the spiritual realm. Whenever the spirit conveys the messages, it's like a latency. It's like when I hear them and then when I see them, I have some type of lag. I'm trying to work through the lag. This is why sometimes I'll say my words kind of crazy or I get stuck, is because I'm trying to say it as they're saying it, because I don't want to change none of their words. So congratulations, you have finished a 7-year cycle. This is what I'm hearing. 2015. You are protected by the ancestors. Cooperate with the divine. See, 7. Look, 7-year cycle. Cooperate. Them 7 years of tribulation is over. Enjoy the performance of your work. They're enjoying the performance of your work. And there's a 6. 6 plus 7 is 13. You're complete. You've completed this cycle in your life. Congratulations. That's what he's saying. Congratulations for. Wow. Wow. You're on the right path. Faith. You're on the right path. And you're the 7th born. That's awesome. It's crazy when they speak in a different language. Low. Yeah. Yes, I'm celibate for 7 years. God asked me if I got blessed, and I got blessed. Wow, that's awesome. He's giving you financial freedom for all that 7 years of hardship, or having to be celibate, or doing whatever you did for God, whatever He asked of you, you passed with flying colors. Oh, that's awesome. See, this is what I'm talking about. You can't be a light worker if you skeptical of the other realms and some of the information that we be hearing. You got to really believe this at heart, because Spirit is saying a few people doubt tapping into certain dimensions and other forms of information, but your consciousness and your connection to the divine, your bandwidth, your spiritual bandwidth is being expanded. So of course you're going to pick up on information from other parallel realities, other dimensions, other existences. This is just what it is. You have earned all your stripes. We're multi-dimensional beings, and you're being transformed at this time. Your DNA is still undergoing plenty of transformations. I'm hearing telepathic powers, telekinetic powers. I'm hearing bending the elements. I'm hearing people running and breaking the sound barrier. Wow, that shit's crazy. Genes, genetics are activating and advancing at this time, like real life X-Men. This is all I'm getting. Like Jean Grey. This is what I'm hearing. What are y'all talking about? Oh man, excuse me, guys. Oh man, this is what I keep hearing, bro. I just keep hearing like superpowers. Like this shit don't even make sense. Like we weren't even talking about this a year ago, but it's making sense because of the times that we're in. Powers are gonna be manifesting onto the planet. The new kids that are gonna be born within the next 3, 4, 5 to 10 years are gonna come. They're gonna be born with their powers, while everybody that was already born are gonna be trying to re-access their powers. But it's gonna come a time on the planet where we, like human beings, are gonna be able to do some pretty amazing things. There's gonna be more than 6 senses, 5 senses, whatever the fuck they talking about. It's happening. It's starting to happen right now. 2019 is significant. 2019 is very significant about the reactivation of the powers. This is what I keep hearing. This is why they wanted you to heal your childhood self, because your childhood self trauma in your sacral chakra was stopping you from activating all 7 of your chakras. You had some type of fear-based attachment, some type of traumatization that could not get out of your mind, that could not be released. But you had to let it go if you want to activate your full light body and receive the full capabilities of your brain. All of your powers is coming off the left side of your brain. Yeah, the divine loves you, so you understand. This is why they allowing you to be part of this new earth, this new heaven on earth. You understand? People that was not supposed to be part of the new earth, they got taken out by the last big virus that the government released. If you know what I'm talking about. I don't need to say the name because they always flagging those ones. Believe in yourself. Be the change. Self-empower yourself. See, God is telling you all of these things right now is just to prepare. He don't want you to worry about a thing. He wants you to know that you have an amazing ability. You have amazing power. You have amazing strength. He endowed you with all the power to fight and ward things off, just like he had the ability when he was down here before the hangman card. Where'd it go? I know I seen it fly, but I don't see it. Where'd it go? You better clap for yourself. You deserve it. You accepting it now? That's better. Pluto is moving into Aquarius, man. More people will expire. Yeah, if they don't have no purpose on this new 5D dimensional Earth, the Earth is gonna take them out. The Earth is getting rid of everybody that's useless. Everybody that don't serve purpose on the new Earth is not gonna live much longer. That's what we hearing. That's what they saying. I ask the universe to use you for the highest good. Cultivate a rich spiritual life while working on achieving your goals, walking into beautiful blessings. Yeah, man. So basically, ask the Most High to guide your steps while you are actually saying your prayers and you're actually developing your spiritual gifts and actually using your spiritual gifts, because these are your blessings. You understand what I'm saying? Your gifts are given by the Most High, so you got to ask the Most High to guide you while you're using them, because you're very helpful to the community if you only knew. You started slow clapping. Follow your heart, man. Ain't nobody greater than you. Whoever you are, wherever you are in this world, make sure you like, subscribe to this video. Follow your heart. You are the chosen one. If you are watching this, you are the chosen one in your family. You are that person. You understand what I'm saying? You know you are. And I'm karmics, you know you're not chosen. Don't be claiming that. Them karmics say, yeah, I'm the chosen one. No, damn well you ain't the goddamn chosen one. You ain't even happy for other people every day. That's how you know you're not the chosen one. A chosen one is not bitter about other people. A chosen one is just excited about life and just loving life and doing good things and good deeds. You're not a chosen one if you're doing spell work on other people. Y'all. I heard y'all say that shit. I'm the chosen one. I'm the chosen one. Yeah, I'm the chosen one. What? You ain't the goddamn chosen one. Cut it out. Oh, man. Weird asses. I'm dead, bro. Look. Look. But look, all jokes aside, you the winner. They ain't win shit. They trying to claim y'all win, man. Pat yourself on the back, man. Pat yourself on the back, man. I'm hearing that they didn't believe that you was the one. They were warned that you had the power and that you was the chosen one. They had to experience it firsthand, and they still can't believe. They still watching it all. Yeah. Spreading healing vibrations, man. Y'all, yeah, there you go. We feel good over here. No headaches on this channel. Peace, good vibrations. We feeling good. We laughing. We loving it. In Jesus' name, the Holy Spirit touching us. We feel free. We cut those cards. They ain't got nothing bad going on. They ain't got no ill will. It's quiet. You can hear your own thoughts. Love you guys, man. Y'all got such good energy in the chat. You know, that's why I keep resonating. I keep sending it back. Y'all putting out such good high vibrations. I'm sending it back because it's like my skin is on fire. Like I love these vibes, like, bro. Anything else you want to say, Spirit? Man, I know y'all feeling these. Look at my arm, bro. I got nothing but goosebumps, bro. I'm on fire. Spirit saying focus on yourself before getting in a relationship. If you want to get in a relationship, If this person don't make you feel on fire and on fire with the Holy Spirit, just like you are feeling when you're in a good reading like this, you don't need them in your life. If a person don't give you that good fire in your spirit like this, you don't need them in your life. If a person don't make you feel tingly and warm inside, they are not your person. They are an agent. You understand what I'm saying? If you come around, before you get within 15 feet of my aura, I'm going to tell you, hey, back up, don't touch me. Your vibration is too low. Yeah. You have all the answers within. Trust your intuition. Handful of blessings, gifts of all kinds. So God is sending you all kind of gifts your way. You can feel them when you connected to your intuition, when you're happy, when you're in a good mood, when you tapped in the spirit. It's like right now, you see how magnetic you feel? Think about the things that you want. Speak them into existence right now. The power is definitely here right now. You can manifest anything that you desiring at this time. So all you got to do is actually speak it into existence. You're going to actually put it into motion right now because the vibration of the collective is high. Use the collective energy to manifest things that you need right now at this time. Take it in there. Yeah. Take in the energy from the collective at this time and feel free to manifest with it because it's high vibrational energy and it's clean. I feel no negative darkness in the chat at all. Yeah. This is what it is right now. This is the war. This is what the war is all about right now. And I split it just like this. What side you want to be on? What side you want to be on? What side do you want to be on? You want this energy or you want that energy? To have this energy, come with some maintenance. To have that energy, you can live pretty much how you want. Yeah. I feel the energy of Zeus. I'm channeling Zeus's energy real heavy. Like I just want to throw lightning bolts at the corners, lightning bolts, faster than Hermes, lightning bolts, fast. You love my progress, Ashe? Yeah. And nobody can block you from this path neither, guys. You came to bear your cross, and that's exactly what you did. Now, everybody that didn't believe you were son of man or son or a daughter of the Most High, a son of the Most High, or a daughter of the Most High, they didn't believe. They surely believe you now. They see God's favor over your life. They see God exalted you and put you on a throne. Children of the Most High. They try to sabotage y'all. They try to rob y'all of your destiny in your sleep. Somebody was trying to come to you guys in your sleep with deceitfulness. Somebody was trying to separate you in the divine power. Somebody was trying to like tear apart your DNA in your sleep, so that way when you wake up, you wouldn't have no more powers or nothing. They was trying to separate you from the divine being that's inside of your vessel. What? Mm-hmm. Hey, what's up, Ebony? Oh, thank you, man. I can only tell y'all what they saying, man. In 9 days, there's gonna be another job opening up for someone within the next 9 days. 3 + 6 = 9. There's gonna be 9 days. Within the next 9 days, someone's gonna get another job offer, and the karmic's gonna be sick about that. So don't tell nobody until after you get it, and you've already started working there, and you good. So they actually went try to use the runes from Lillian, and they tried to use it against you. They don't understand that runes don't work for evil. Runes ain't working for evil, bro. Runes don't work for evil. They were created by a good God. Odin created the runes over 250,000 years ago. Are y'all crazy? Y'all didn't think y'all was not the first person to try that. Y'all didn't think y'all was the first person to try that, right? I'm done with these karmics, bro. I've been trying to put people on that, bro. Been whooping their ass. You hear me? They dumb, bro. Let me tell you something, bro. Where is that? Where my book at? I got a bunch of books, but if you're trying to use these runes to hurt people, these runes only are used for protection and the betterment of mankind. You cannot use these runes to hurt people. You cannot use these runes to hurt people. Y'all be fucking them up in the 5D, huh? I'm so much stronger, and God is only taking me higher. God's gonna keep taking you higher. It's like He's taking you up, taking you up. He's gonna exalt you way, 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 way past the stars, because He wants you to finish the calling in the contract that you agreed to do while you're here, and He's gonna give you great glory in the heavenly realms. You're going to get elevated. See, angels have the ability to get ascended and glorified and put on a throne in the divine realm if you do the contracts that God gives you to come down on earth. If you do these things, you get exalted, you get more wealth in heaven. Hell yeah, on some Amazon warrior shit. We all going up. Yep. Look, let me tell you something. What you have, the prizes of heaven that you have waiting for you. If you knew what you had waiting for you, would be rushing to try to finish your life. But it don't work like that. You gotta let the natural course of your contract work itself out. You can't rush the terms of the contract. Only God say when it's finished. You understand what I'm saying? Somebody trying to send evil eyes. Somebody's trying to block the connection to the divine right now, and trying to make me walk away from the live. These people crazy. It's with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, the Seven of Wands in the upright, the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, and the Queen of Chalice. This is what I'm getting. Yeah, they being blocked right now. They dealing with Michael. Michael is fighting them on the outside of this connection. Michael is fighting their ass and they running. They running. They running. When they seen Michael come out with that big ass sword, boy, they got scared. I just seen it happen. It's like they sending a bunch of spirits to the outside of the live, but they can't penetrate because the force field has been increased. So it's like they just bouncing off of it. You kept your ancestors well fed at the altar. They stayed ready so they don't have to get ready. Yeah. Yeah, I make sure I do my libations and my work every morning. Every morning. Don't play. Yeah, Mama Lo, I make sure I keep them fed every morning. You understand what I'm saying? Mine, I don't know. I'm different from a lot of people. I do their stuff outside. I keep their stuff right on the outside of the door. I'm probably the only person I know that keeps like their water altar and everything like that outside the door. I'm like the only person I know do that. I don't know why I do that. Spirit, when I first started, Spirit just says put it right there by the door on the outside of the door. Yeah, I swear to God, Mama Lord, I did. I'm probably the only one that does that. You know, Michael does not play. Now, Nia, my family is my dad's family got descent from New Orleans or whatever like that. They had this voodoo lady, Mary LaVou. I think somewhere along in the bloodline, my dad was saying that we're kin down the line somewhere. I would definitely agree because the shit I be channeling, you gotta be on some, I don't know. I'm definitely a special bloodline for sure. Yeah, they definitely trying to block me from saying certain things to you guys. It's like once I say certain things to you guys, it breaks you free from some type of thing that it was hiding from y'all. It was keeping y'all. They trying to stop y'all from receiving the downloads because they giving the downloads to me very very fastly. So they trying to bind my throat chakra. They be trying to work on the internet connection. They be trying to send attacks to the. But I got a wall of holy fire so high around here. It's like it's not gonna work. What was the dude's name from there? Lafayette. Yeah, that's crazy, huh? Marie, we've had family ties. I didn't know that. Yeah. We could be cousins. Yeah. I know my grandfather's descendants, they come from North Carolina. They Geechee people. Now, on my dad's them side, they Haitian and they come out of New Orleans, like, you know what I'm saying? Full-blooded Haitian Creole, all that, you know what I'm saying? But my mom's side, they the ones that come from North Carolina, they, you know, they native. They Geechee people. Yeah. Wow. They had a white bird just landed in my white bird just landed in my tree right there. That's crazy. Yeah. That zoo. This is why This is why they met. That's why they can't bind us. We extending, half of my family come from the bloodline of the true Orisha, and then the other half of my bloodline coming from spiritual shamans. So it's like it's on both sides. You understand Creole and definitely Native, Geechee, Egyptian, Sierra Leone. Yeah, we probably are kin, Ebony. No, all jokes aside though, that's why we look. They don't know if we're Egyptian, if we Indian. They don't know. That's why we look a little bit like everybody. My family from Dominican Republic, Haitian, and Cayman Island. Oh, okay. So yeah, we got big soul tribe in the family. So yeah, y'all definitely soul tribe, but we originate from Benin in Africa. I think we all come from the motherland, if you ask me. But I mean, it's just what part before our ancestors started migrating out. Yeah, if we didn't know our lineage, you wouldn't know why you're so divine. This is why you're so divine. I bet you your blood type is like O positive or O negative, something like that. If so, we definitely could be related because I have a rare blood type. I can give blood. I can give blood to any person on the planet, but I can't take blood from anyone else. Yeah. Your blood type is O positive. Yeah, you chosen. See, let me tell you something. The descendants of the original people are either going to be O positive or O negative. Straight up. You got psychic abilities, 9 times out of 10, your blood type is O positive, B positive, A positive, O negative. The only blood I can't give people to is the reptilians, the people with Rh negative blood, like the royal lizards in England. I can't give them blood because the divine and Satan's offspring's celestial blood don't mix together. The blue blood don't mix in with we got too much iron in our blood. They don't have enough iron in their blood. Your blood is going to tell you everything about who you are. Okay, that's it. Trace your heritage. Check your blood. Start asking questions. Who were your people? Who were your grandmother? Who were your ancestors? It's time to start researching. You can feel them, but it's time to start actually having the proof on the paper. This is what we're saying. You know what I'm saying? Because when people want to know where they come from, they start a insatiable hunger on the inside to find out the root of where they come from. And you'll be surprised where the root of your beginnings are. Yeah. Every time we go to the hospital, they take like 10 to 15 vials of blood. I'm like, why are you taking so many when you're only supposed to take 2? Because they use the blood to do things, to create cures and different things like that. They even drink our blood, type O blood. The reptilians, they drink our blood. They drinking our blood. They get high off of our psychic blood, our royal blood. This is what it is. They get high off our royal blood. You have really good veins. I'm dead. Hell yeah. And that's why in school and all of that, they wanted to take you, they treated you different in school and all that, because they already know who you were. They know who you are by your blood test and your name. Your blood type and your name. And this is how they like in school. This is why they probably tested you or kept you in a different class or put you into some program or did something where they monitored you your whole life. It's because they knew you were royal. Mm. Somebody was even trying. Somebody who wanted to study you, who wanted to research you, wanted to actually impregnate you to see if they could make some type of hybrid so they could study the child. This is what I'm hearing. You ever got some strange numbers calling you? Some person in a high position, could be some scientist, some kind of doctor, is seeing you on social media or seeing you on YouTube or whatever like that, and has been watching you, has been studying you because they know who you are according to your blood, and they've been wanting to mate with you. They've been wanting to procreate you. They've been wanting to breed you. They've been wanting to impregnate you. Yeah, that's what I'm hearing. So what I'm hearing is they want to make a baby with a divine being so that way they can sacrifice the divine being and they can get like $100 million. They can get like the highest whatever you can ask for a sacrifice. If the sacrifice goes through, this person can manifest like a lot of richness by giving up this divine being. So what they have to do is impregnate a divine female, and the baby's gonna already come out divine. So, but they have to sacrifice the divine baby to get the yeah. They feel like if they could take control of the child, they can block you somehow. If they sacrifice the child, that they can ask they can ask Satan for the ability to read and have dark downloads and have the gift of foresight and all that stuff like that. But it's gonna come from magic. It's not gonna come from actual soul's blessing. There's a difference between magic and celestial blessings from the divine. Magic is kind of the same thing as a celestial blessing, but one one has to be drawn from a source of magic, like the wellspring, which is the source of magic in this dimension. But when you pull from a deity or a god has his own source of magic within him. So if like you serve, your spirit guides is like Thoth or Zeus or whatever like that. When you channel them, you're pulling from their direct source of magic because their source of magic emanates from their self, their own divine aura, while as mortals channel magic from the wellspring, which is in another dimension. Well, no, I'm sorry, which is in another dimension on this planet. Um, the wellspring would be located somewhere in a dimensional pocket, which is where the Garden of Eden is, which still exists today. It's a hidden dimension that which is on the planet. It's a dimensional pocket. I'm hearing something about on like going towards Argatha. Mount Meru. This is where this dimensional pocket is, and this is where paradise is, and this is where the wellspring, the source of all magic on this plane of on all 9 realms. I'm hearing the wellspring is on Midgard in a dimensional pocket here, going to Hyperborea. This is where Eden is. And this is also where the source of all magic emanates from on between 1 and 9 dimensions. I hope I didn't confuse you when I said that. Yeah. So yeah, they probably were trying to harvest your divine eggs. I'm hearing be careful with your DNA and stuff like that. They trying to harvest, they trying to use, they got cloning technology. They can't clone your divine being. They can't clone you because they need your divine energy to put the divine spark into the baby. If it don't come out of your actual vessel, it won't have a clone of your energy. It won't have a double portion of your spirit, just like with Job and all of that, or should I say it, Elijah. Elijah's follower wanted to have his blessing. So before Elijah left, God allowed Elijah to give a double portion of his spirit to his disciple, and he wore Elijah's cloak, and he had the same abilities and the same blessings as Elijah when Elijah was taken up. Yeah. See, a lot of these things I'm correlating and making these connections to, it has to be said because they're not speaking on it enough. We reading, we get into the tea and stuff like that, but we're not making the spiritual connections. This is what spirit guides, that's why they have me still here talking and making the connections. So that way, whenever y'all leave, the connections are made. So the next download y'all get, it explains that download because you just got the last piece over here on my channel. So that way, whenever y'all go put out y'all video on the next one, y'all finish the next piece of the story. They have to link all of these pieces together so that way we can actually tell what the hell happened, because only the 144,000 know what happened because they gave us all a piece of the damn puzzle. This is what's happening. Yeah. Everybody that had a piece of the story is trying to come out of this fucking chakra binding with the 6 of Pentacles. Like they were trying to attach some type of entity to try to like make us forget our divine holy power and who we were. They were trying to make the 144,000 souls forget that we were like angels and we were sent here down here to wake everybody up, shake everybody up, like, hey, wake up, get up, can you get up? Like shit is going on. Like you need to wake up. Like, yeah. I'm hearing, oh, no fucking way. Guys, y'all want to know what? Right now, there's you know how Admiral Byrd went to the Arctic and went to the Antarctic and found the dome and found the gates to inner Earth? They went past the Arctic shelf and found another ring ocean. There's more land and more oceans. They're currently exploring the parts of the world that we hadn't vastly explored before. Bro, let me tell you something. They going so far to where like the water has no end, or should I say like the ends of, like, they going towards the ends of the earth, like, if that makes any sense. Like, it's a circle encased in a square. It's a circle encased in a square. It's a circle 360 degrees encased in a 720 degree box square. Think about your graduation cap, a square with a circle and a 360 degree tassel piece that goes and it dangles on the side of it whenever you successfully graduate the program, the dummy program. This is what I'm hearing. When you successfully get indoctrinated into the degrees of man, they tell you the shape of the earth because you wear it on your head. A circle encased by a square. I'm hearing the Kaaba, the Kaaba, the Kaaba, the Kaaba, the Kaaba, the Kaaba, the Kaaba. Ain't that the Kaaba, the black stone in Jerusalem? Kaaba, Kabbalah, tree of life, connect, genetic modification. Give me this one. Let me take this one. Let me see. Divine feminine, divine masculine, circle square. Everything translates to Orisha, like Esther and Isis. Really, I didn't know that. What are y'all talking about? I don't want to lose it. Oh, okay. I don't understand though. So it's like you come in here trying to regain the missing pieces of the last lifetime when Atlantis was in whole. Okay, they're saying this whole realm was Atlantis at one time, and so you came down here because we went into a spell of Kingu. The whole planet went under a spell of the Leviathan. It went under a slumber. The brain, or should they say the androgynous brain, your masculine and your feminine side, your left and your right hemisphere was split into two. That's why we don't have full brain capacity. Your left brain is holding all your psychic activity, all your psychic power, all your extra sensory abilities. That's why it's waking up a little bit by a little bit. See, like if it had to wake up completely, you wouldn't be trapped in this illusion no more. You would have full power here on this dimensional plane. This is what I'm hearing. I'm sorry, I'm making up for yesterday for what I didn't give y'all yesterday because I just kind of took a break. I said I had already gave y'all like 2 weeks worth of information in the past week. So I took off yesterday because I had already gave it to y'all. I don't really wait. I don't believe in breaking my message or my videos up one big message into 10, 15 different videos and make it look like I'm putting out a bunch of different content. I'd rather just give it to y'all when they give it. And then we go on to the next book because there's so much to give. We can't give it all in one day. There's no way. I could go on for days. And they're also watching right now to see what information that they can steal. We got the governments watching to see if I'm gonna expose where the location of something is. But I already know, they already told me since yesterday, don't expose that particular piece of information until after a certain date. So I'm not even gonna tell you guys because the enemy is definitely watching and y'all not gonna find it because of me. Oh no. You're not gonna find it because of me. You already used the information I gave in one video and I wasn't aware because I was talking so fast, and they found something They were digging for something and they found something that they were looking for. I'm hearing a Stargate. Yeah, y'all could be upset all y'all want. I'm not gonna. They told me I could tell after a certain date because something will be passed by then. You'll have a certain date line to do something because everything is it's a number thing. It's a numerology thing. If they don't do it like what do you call that, gematria? If it don't fall on a certain number, they cannot do it. It has to be at a certain frequency. They cannot do it. They cannot utilize the portal. They cannot utilize the portal if it's not on a certain frequency. That's what I'm hearing. You ain't getting my codes or my keys. Hell the fuck no. No, you are not. Now y'all see why they were trying to shadow ban me? This is why they were shadow banning me. They out of here though. They're gonna be disappointed though. We ain't giving up out. Cause you see, these things are coming. These things are coming from the Most High, and they are protected. You think they would have given it to me if this was unprotected information? That they could have blocked us with the information that I was giving out? No. Most people wouldn't even have channeled this high level this long and would have caught a headache by now. But it's because I'm hydrated. It's because I can stay tapped in so long. Let me get something to drink. I'm gonna get something outside in the machine. I'm out of Gatorade for some reason. I don't know why. Not to mention, you just gotta, yeah, most definitely. They don't like that. You are a hybrid, something for sure. I ain't normal. We've been this way since we were kids. Half of us got put back to sleep when we were kids. They put our half of our consciousness, half our brain to sleep. They put our godly powers to sleep when we were kids because we were channeling spirits when we were young. We were getting possessed by deities. We were freaking people out. We were telling people the future. We were doing different things. This is why they binded us when we were kids. Yeah, I'm about to get a Gatorade out of the machine. I got a soda machine right outside my door. Keeps your intuition lit. Yeah, I was in the Army. I was a sergeant. I've been deployed. I've been hit. I'm still here. I'm still here. Yeah. Shit. You understand? I'm hearing right now quiet. Man. Yeah, so I'm hearing a mother figure towards Capricorn, Virgo, possibly fire sign or Scorpio in her chart, binded your powers when you were little, when you were a child, because they knew you were chosen. They binded your powers when you were little, but so that way they could have blocked you from your destiny. They were hoping you were gonna forget. Someone gave you some type of drink, or they put something in your food when you were young and you was eating, and one day you forgot that you had these abilities because they said that you was gonna change the world. So they had a prophecy about before you were born that you had a gift that was gonna help the whole entire world. They say you were gifted since you were really young, but they didn't know what it was going to be, that you were going to have a lot of people that were going to be behind you. So they binded you. They binded you so that way you stop doing weird shit. You stop sleepwalking. If you used to sleepwalk, this was because you were channeling spirits. They were channeling through you when you would go to bed. You would wake up out of your bed and you would just go play around the house. You would do all kind of crazy shit. They did these spells on you to bind the gifts of the spirit. They binded your royal power because they knew you were royalty since a child. The way people would flock to you and come towards you for healing and help. The way weary souls would come to you for rest. That's why they binded you. They did this. Your own mama, your own daddy, own grandmother gave you some spell work and you ate it, and it binded your powers for about until you were about 15, 16. Then it started wearing off. Then when you turned 17, 18, you were more tapped in. You probably noticed it if you were getting real creative. You liked it to rap, or you started freestyling and all of that. Your consciousness started becoming active. Your gift started to reawaken. But it's because they had been feeding you the witchcraft for so long when you were young. It took some years for the poison to come out your system. For my divine feminines in here, daughters of Oya, daughters of Isis, daughters of Shiva, Kali, all these different goddesses. You are daughters of different. All you divine feminines are daughters of different deities from different pantheons of gods. Do you know this? That's what I'm hearing. Y'all having too much power to be letting people bind y'all. Some of y'all remember the ocean. Some of y'all remember the pyramids in Egypt. Some of y'all remember being in India. Some of y'all remember being exalted. It's because y'all were in different pantheons. And your spiritual mothers are goddesses. Your mother was a goddess. We are demigods and goddesses. This is what it is. When you're going to meditate and you're going to go in the astral realm, the next time you're going to astral project, they're going to show you. All you got to do is ask. They'll let you go through the portal. They'll let you see. You can access, at this point, you can access the Akashic records upon will. You see, to access the Akashic records, you have to get into a relaxed state and you have to let things flow and don't reject things that you think about because your Akashic is flowing them out for you to think about. The random, silly, crazy thoughts you have is your Akasha at work. I feel like us as a whole in the tarot community, we talk about like the situations and what's going on and how we can heal them, but we not talking enough about our ancient past and why we are doing the things that we're doing and why who we are and why do we have these abilities. And so this is why I wanted to get on here today and channel all the ancient knowledge and things like that. Not just the mess and not just what they did yesterday and what they doing towards why we're working and things like that. I wanted to just tell y'all guys a little bit about who we were and what we doing and why everything's happening, since they just given me the open channel to actually be able to channel the information. Because you were probably born in Salem or something like that, or you were probably born in the times of the witch trials and somebody caught you using your magic or manifesting something, or you probably had active powers back then to control the forces of nature. You were more godly back then, and this is probably why they burned you at a stake. But you have to do a cleansing ritual so that way you disconnect from that karmic past that you've already been reborn. You have to you have to take that and you have to cleanse that and heal that. Close that door, close that memory. Yeah. Because you having access to all your different generations of incarnations. There were no new souls created. All the souls that were created at the beginning are all the same souls that are being recycled. And again, where are these new souls coming from if they're new souls being created? Because a baby is created by a man and a woman, but the soul was already there. God created all the souls already. That's why you always hear the term old soul. You're definitely not a young soul. All this, I don't know why they changed that like that. They changed so many things in our good book and everything like that so that we wouldn't realize the truth. They say there's no reincarnation, but obviously you wouldn't remember something that didn't happen if it didn't happen. It was crazy. So right now the divine is giving you your access to your full Akashic records, because the binding is over with. The poison is fully out of your system. The magic is completely been lifted. So now you have full access to this. And once you go in there, remember that you have other gifts. You don't have just 5 or 6 spiritual gifts. Royal people, we have 10, 12. We have so many different things we can tap into. If you can believe it or you can think about it, you can access it. That's all I want to say. Yeah, everybody, your purpose is you're trying to regain your wings here. You're trying to regain your wings. It's like your soul is on a perfection mission. You cannot come down from the ninth all the way down until you get to the fourth. By the time you get to the third dimension, half of your power, your divine power, is binded. You cannot come on this realm fully awoken. It's no way. You can't come here fully awoken, but you can get fully awoken while you're here by removing the blockages. This is why people start having past life regressions and all that, because you're starting to remove the blockages. You're not allowed to come here with full power and capability because you're going to bend and break the laws of this dimension. This is part of the rules. Every dimension has its laws that it has to follow. Yeah. Earth is an ascension college, basically. You said it right. What else you want to say? So I gave them a lot already. So they saying right now they freeing you, they freeing your divine royal spirit. You see, because you're part of this ancient royalty. You understand? You're part of galactic royalty. So they're freeing your spirit right now to actually complete your task. Because at first they were trying to stop you and trying to make you realize that they were trying to stop you, but now you have evolved past the point of temptation. This is what I'm hearing. They cannot stop you anymore. They can't make you give up on your passion no more. It's like it's too far gone. You have overpowered the enemy. You have bound the enemy. There's nothing that they can do, no matter who they are, what lineage, what power, whatever god that they serving that's of the underworld, because they're not serving heavenly realm deities. Is it possible that depression / anxiety are in part rooted in the unconscious knowledge of the binding? Are we missing our wings, so to speak? We're not really missing our wings. You're here, you have your wings in the astral realm, but you're here on this plane to see if you're worthy of having them. This is to test your worthiness of what you have already had. If you're not worthy of it, you're going to regress. If you pass, you're getting promoted. And then some souls have already completed all of those cycles. They just come here to teach. Yeah, empath means you feel you pick up on the vibrations very, very quickly and easily. Whew. All right. I'm going to take me a break. I'm going to go smoke me something, guys. Anxiety is warning you that something is wrong. You're out of alignment. It is chronic. Then there is something continually being ignored. Oh, man, it's all good, man. Peace with you. Peace be with you, brother. Yeah. I'm finna roll me something up good in the hemp wrap and probably go sit down for about an hour, 2 hours, meditate on some things so that I'll have a fresh set of downloads. I'm gonna clear these out of my mind. I'm gonna have a fresh set of downloads for you when I come back. When I come back, my energy is gonna be more healing, more stable. So just tune back into the chat. If you didn't watch all of this one, or you didn't clearly understand something, rewind it watch it again until Holy Spirit gives you the confirmation or the clarity on what you need to receive. But at this time, I'm going to smoke me a blunt. Yeah. Man, I love you, light workers. Stay protected out there. And of course, I'm going to be back today because I still got to make up for my work yesterday. So I got to do some screen time. Because you don't do no screen time, you know, YouTube ain't going to pay you that much. I got y'all, man. I'm going to be back, y'all. I ain't going nowhere. I have nothing to do today but channel. I'm going to smoke. I'll be back. Love you guys.